I'm Conor, and these are not my jokes. I walked into a store the other day, a clothing store. I really bugged the lady there. I walked in, she said, "What size are you?" I said, "Actual. What you see is what you get." She was the most amazing woman. She showed me to the changing room and she said, "If you need anything, I'm Jill." And I thought, it's amazing. I've never met a woman with a conditional identity before. Who are you if I don't need anything? If you don't need anything, I'm Eugene. Crap. That's not good. I think they must have named oranges before they named carrots. Dude, what's that? It's orange. It's an orange. What are those? Oh crap. Long pointies. When they're naming the animals, someone must have gotten lazy. Anteater? What's he doing? He's eating ants. Done. I think batteries are the most dramatic of all objects. Because other things stop working or they break. But batteries, they die. Dude, why are you listening to your Walkman? I can't. My batteries died this morning in my lab. The twins are gone. And just keep in mind, never order C batteries in pairs. If you have to like 2C batteries, you're looking at them. No. 2C batteries. Yeah, you're looking at them. What kind? 2C batteries. I said it 3 times. I learned this summer that there's a big difference between peeing in the pool and peeing into the pool. Location. Have you ever noticed that there are no positive mysteries? It's always like, who killed the butler? Or who stole the diamonds? How about, who baked cookies? Or, hey, who cleaned my room? I think if I owned a bookstore, I'd make the mystery section really hard to find. Somebody would walk in and say, "Do you have any mystery books?" I'd say, "That's a damn good question. Somebody should get on that." I like video games. I like playing video games a lot. The problem is, they're so violent. I like a video game where you have to take care of all the people who get hurt in all the other video games. Yeah. Hey man, what are you playing? Super Busy Hospital 2. I'm performing surgery on a man who was shot in the head 57 times. Please leave me alone. I was walking down the street the other day, and I was walking down Central Park, and I sat down on a bench. I was reading a book, and I heard this noise, and it was like, I looked up. There's this guy 5 feet from me going to a squirrel 3 feet from me, and the squirrel wasn't paying him any attention. And I thought, are you serious? I'm less focused than squirrels? The squirrel hears this noise, and the squirrel's like, "Man, come on, I got a nut. I'm focused." I'm reading a book, and I'm like, where? I was walking down the street later that day, and I saw a restaurant that I hadn't been to in 3 years. And I remember the last time I was there, I was having lunch with a friend, and I went to the bathroom, and on my way out, there's a sign on the inside of the door that said, "All employees must wash hands. Especially Carl." I haven't eaten there since. Later that day, me and my friend, we went out to do a roofing job a few blocks down from that restaurant. He looked at me and he said, "Man, I can't take it anymore." He jumped off. Fortunately for him, the local trampoline emporium was having a sidewalk sale that day. He landed on one. He bounced back up 40 stories. And as he bounced up, he looked at me and he said, "You know, I think a lot of your joke premises are contrived. like a jigsaw puzzle. That's 40,000 pieces. And when you finish it, it says, go outside. I like to go outside, I like the beach. I think people should go to the beach because I like to get there early and bury metal objects that say, get a life on them. I like to get there really early and throw bottles out into the ocean. And then I wait there, and I wait for someone to pick one up. And then I walk up to them, because inside there's a message that says, I'm standing right behind you. I like graffiti, but the problem with graffiti is it's always so passionate. It's always like, Dave loves Cindy, with a white hot burning fire, or YouTube rules, or George Bush sucks. I want to make passive graffiti. You know, like, Toy Story 2 is okay, or Apple is moderately good. I think the easiest time to add insult to injury is when you're signing somebody's cast. You could walk up to them and sign it. You could say like, you're a jerk. You deserve this. Also, I'm sorry I broke your leg. You can say thanks, and you can say thanks a million. But have you noticed that anywhere in between is completely unacceptable? People look at you, they look at you funny. You're like, hey man, thanks 256. What? Yeah, you gave me a ride home, that's not worth a million. In fact, thanks 255 for questioning me. But that doesn't make it, hey, keep it up buddy, you're headed towards thanks 0, and that's no thanks. I've noticed that people who play tennis, they say game, set, match. I know another phrase that's very similar to game, set, match. Set, match, run. That's arson. Someday I want to buy an apartment near Carnegie Hall. It'd be really easy to give directions to my house. People say, where do you live? I say, practice, 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 and take a left. I bought new pajamas the other day. They had pockets in them. And I thought, this is great. Because I used to have to carry stuff while I slept. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I just need a backpack for all my other stuff. I like swimming, but I think it's a very confusing sport. Because sometimes you do it for fun, but other times you do it to not die. And sometimes I'm not sure which one it is, you know? I have to like check my outfit, go by the outfit I'm wearing, look down, like, oh, swim trunks. Okay, cool, I planned this. Jeans. Uh-oh. Naked? We'll see. Whenever I have to go up in a building, and I have an option between an escalator and an elevator, I always take the elevator. Because one time I was going up an escalator, and I tripped. And I fell downstairs for an hour and a half. But seriously, I do like escalators, you know, because they can never break. You just have to like put a sign on one if it stopped working and say, temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. They can never really break, they can only become stairs. And seeing as how we're in the Benneville Pines, they've been warning us about the bears, right? Bears. I'd like to give you another warning. Experience a friend of mine had, you know. He was out, he thought, go smoking in the woods, you know, less authority figures. So he went smoking in the woods, but what he didn't think of was that in the woods, there are bears. And he came upon a bear, and he put his hand up against his heart, and he started swearing to prevent forest fires, and he came back to me, he put his arm around me, and he said, you know, Smokey is a lot more intimidating in person.